Hello, students. Yesterday we studied about the physical properties of acids and bases and the chemical properties of acids. Acids means H plus ions or hydronium ions. Okay. And today we will study the chemical properties of bases. Test of hydroxyl or hydroxide ions in solution. We know that bases they have hydroxide ions. Alkalis react with ammonium salts on heating to liberate ammonia. See, all the lines of your book they are very important and go through each and every line. Alkalis when they react with ammonium salt. See, this is an alkali, sodium hydroxide. When this alkali it reacts with ammonium salt, any salt of ammonium, like we here they have taken ammonium chloride on heating to liberate ammonia gas. The less volatile base 1, it is less volatile, it displaces the more volatile base 2. Example NH4OH on heating. See what will happen here. NH4Cl is here. It will react with NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. Here we'll get Na, this Na and this Cl. They will combine together to form NaCl and we'll get NH4OH will be left, and this NH4OH it will be in the form of ammonia gas which is formed and water, and we know that gas it is soluble in water. So when it is dissolved in water we'll get ammonium hydroxide which is again a base, and this is a base which do not contain any metal ion. This is the only base which do not contain metal ion in it. Otherwise, all the bases like Na, this is having Na. Na it is here. If we talk about KOH, it is having K. MgOH whole twice having Mg. And ammonium hydroxide is the only base which do not contain any metal ion in it. Okay. So here see ammonium salt we have taken, and that ammonium salt it has reacted with an alkali to form salt, and along with the formation of the main product here, that is ammonia plus water. If they'll combine together they'll form ammonium hydroxide. Okay, now alkalis they react with certain metal salts solutions. Alkali they react with certain metal salt solutions to precipitate insoluble hydroxides. Each and every reaction of this chapter is very important. Okay, see here metal salt. Metal salt is copper chloride. Copper chloride it is reacting with sodium hydroxide to form NaCl, along with the formation of copper hydroxide which is a base, and this base is insoluble. If this is insoluble base or insoluble hydroxide, it means it will precipitate out in the reaction. And copper it is having plus 2 charge here. This copper ions when having plus 2 charge they are its salts are always blue in color. It will form blue precipitate. Okay, now second one is FeCl3. It means Fe here it is in plus 3 oxidation state, 3a. That's why when it will react with sodium hydroxide, we'll get NaCl along with the formation of ferric hydroxide. If it would be ferrous hydroxide like FeOH whole twice, then the color would be green. But it is FeOH whole thrice. Fe here it is in plus 3 oxidation state, so it will have reddish brown PPT. The PPT means ferric hydroxide, copper hydroxide, zinc hydroxide, they all are insoluble in water. They will precipitate out in the reaction. And the last one here, zinc sulfate. When this zinc sulfate will react with sodium hydroxide, it will form sodium sulfate along with the formation of zinc hydroxide which will precipitate out, and its color is gelatinous white PPT. Gelatinous is like it is formed in the form of a gelatin. the whole test tube or the apparatus, it will fill like a gelatin like with a gelatin like substance. Okay, so copper hydroxide, blue ppt, ferric hydroxide, reddish brown ppt, and zinc hydroxide, gelatinous white ppt. Keep these reactions in your mind. Okay, now neutralization. See, properties of acids and bases. Neutralization. Neutralization means acids they contain H plus, bases they contain OH minus. And when H plus of acid they combines with OH of a base, here they will combine to form water, and the leftover ions or radicals like Na and Cl, they will combine to form NaCl. So, the main thing which we have to keep in mind is that during neutralization of acids and bases, and H plus ion is responsible for the acidic character, OH minus is responsible for the basic character. It means we need to neutralize this OH minus and this H plus, then only the neutralization will take place. H plus ion of acid react completely or combine with OH minus ions of a base. And when H plus and OH minus will combine, they will form water, and the rest over radicals they will combine to form a salt. Okay, and such reactions are called neutralization reactions, and these are not precipitation reactions. Double decomposition reactions we have read in class 9, like double decomposition reactions are of two type: double decomposition precipitation reaction, which we have read just now, and double decomposition neutralization reaction. Okay, during neutralization, the hydrogen ion H plus or proton from the acid is neutralized by hydroxyl ion from the alkali, and they will neutralize each other to form water. Thus, HCl it donates H plus, that is a proton. Keep this thing in your mind. H plus ion is called a proton. This I explained you earlier also. To the OH minus ion of the NaOH, and H plus of HCl and OH minus of NaOH, they will combine together and they will form water. Heat of neutralization. Heat of neutralization, it is the amount of heat liberated when 1 gram equivalent of an acid or a base is completely neutralized. When 1 gram equivalent of an acid or base they completely neutralize each other, whatever the heat is liberated, it is called heat of neutralization. Okay, now uses we'll study in our next class. Thank you.